Hello, I'm ETarte, once a Catholic priest for 5 years in the 1960s, now an atheist, which simply means I find no credible evidence for the existence of any God. For the past 2.5 to 3 years, I have had an experience with cancer. To use a figure of speech, religious believers see events of our lives through God glasses. In everything that happens, they see their God at work. Here is a brief summary of how many of you religious believers with your figurative God glasses would view my cancer experience. Probably about 3 years ago, your God, creator of all things, put into my abdomen cancer cells, a very rare form of cancer. Why? It was part of your God's plan. And as a descendant of the biblical Adam, I am a filthy, evil sinner, fully deserving of anything bad that your God would inflict upon me. But then, having put the cancer cells in my body, your God started being nice to me. He started allowing me to go against what he had done to me. He allowed me to find out through an unrelated medical procedure that there was something suspicious in my abdomen. He allowed me, through follow-up tests and a surgery, to determine that I indeed had this specific rare type of cancer. Your God then guided me to the world-class MD Anderson Cancer Center to take a daily medicine that had been painstakingly developed by medical scientists guided by your God, a medicine specifically designed to disable those cancer cells that he had put in my body, to shrink and stabilize the tumor so that at the right time it could be removed surgically. This past September 7th, your God guided the hand of the surgeon to completely remove the cancer. And since then, your God has helped me recover successfully from the operation. In all of this, you believers, through your figurative God glasses, see your God as being in full control of all details and always actively at work. At this time, I would like to remind you, believers, of some other things that your God has been doing recently. He has been enabling many people to find their lost car keys. He has been helping some of them to find good parking spaces in crowded cities. He has helped many football teams to win football games. Of course, their opponents lost. More seriously, by means of his creation, Hurricane Irene, he devastated the lives of thousands of people up and down our nation's east coast. By another creation of his, a tornado, he destroyed much of the city of Joplin, Missouri. Incidentally, if I may digress for just a moment, this tornado destroyed Joplin High School, which had in its library a collection of about 60 of my Mr. Music compact discs, a gift from me when I was Mr. Music at Kingwood High School. Those CDs are probably gone now because of that tornado. Your God also watched while large numbers of children were born with horrible birth defects, while large numbers of starving children starved to death. And every day, your God inflicts painful, deadly diseases upon large numbers of people of all ages. I am an atheist. I do not see events through God glasses. I see events occurring through natural causes. I base my view of reality on evidence, on the findings of science. If something happens that I cannot explain, I say, I don't understand it, I don't know. I will turn to scientists who are much smarter than I. Maybe even they don't know, but they are working on it. I don't say, God did it. That attitude is a huge cop-out, which discourages science and therefore does great harm to our human species, to our planet. If I'm wrong about all this, I invite your God, or whatever God this applies to personally come to me, communicate with me, and set me straight. I do not invite you believers to do that. You believers have never offered any credible evidence to support your God glasses view of reality. You acquired your God glasses by being taught this worldview by other humans, such as your parents, your church preachers, your primitive holy books such as the Bible. You are part of the human faith chain that I describe in another video. Accordingly, your religious view of reality has no standing whatsoever with me and my fellow atheists. In fact, we atheists say that you believers should question your view of reality. Consider the possibility that you should remove your God glasses. And so, with utmost sincerity, I say, thank you to the doctors and scientists who made it possible for a daily medicine to attack my cancer cells. Thank you to the surgical teams at MD Anderson Cancer Center who removed my cancer and who repaired the middle section of my body. And thank you to the nurses and other medical professionals who helped me with my recovery. Most emphatically, I do not say, thank you, God. To all of you, thank you for watching this video.